Says we are live.
So we are live. Okay.
Okay, so now to find the chat. All right, guys, we're going back looking for a chat.
Looking for a chat.
Let's see if somebody ends up in here. Just because. I'm not sure if this is it, but
let's just see.
Let's see if we end up with anybody in our chat, or if I've got to find it somewhere else.
Oh, we can't see ourselves, but we don't know.
Nope. That's the deal.
We have no clue. Somebody will have to text us back or let us know
if we are even. And Jen, if you're there, you can tell us where we need to be.
Let's see where we're at.
Okay.
Somebody will have to text us back or let us know.
All right, let me turn sound off.
Turn our sound down. Let's see.
Okay, so we're here. We're here. Do y'all hear us and see us? I see. Gosh, a lot of people popped in, and I'm missing who's here.
Oh, we got, okay.
Judy, Maureen, Glenn, Nancy, Retirement Creek, Coco, Homestead Pioneer Way,
Miranda, Travis,
Aziz
there. AZZ online.
All right, we need to know if you are seeing and hearing it. Miranda says.
We can see and hear you.
Oh, Miranda's my tea lady.
Yes.
I missed you.
Yeah.
Not streaming yet. All right, Maureen says we're not streaming, but Miranda says we are. They can see.
Both. Brad says both. We can see you.
Yes, okay.
Okay, we're going through. There's Freedom Maker. There's Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. We're going to learn to be. I'm hoping you're coming back to Mississippi sometime soon, girl. We're going to be canning something. They say they can see
and hear us. Okay, we're going through a different route this time. So
Miranda says she missed us too.
Okay.
I missed my tea. I've got hot chocolate night. Now I've just got plenty of tea. I decided to do hot chocolate in my Starry mug tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
So obviously,
anyway, we're going through a different route tonight. We're not using OSB, so it's kind of a little bit different for us. We're just trying to see if this actually works any better. You'll have to let us know if the picture's any better, if the voice is any better, or whatever. Now, what we're seeing right here is going to be 15 seconds behind.
Yeah, we have to ignore ourselves.
Have to ignore our pictures. Okay.
All right. See, I see Okie Ag, fairly.
Jeremy said today he was going to be on there tonight. He's here.
Joshua, Subdivider.
Yeah.
Orphan Lady. So we got quite a few popped in already.
Quite a few popped in already. We can't see how many. Oh, we got 64 watching now, it says. Okay.
Lou, Chicken Coop, Glinda, My Lot of Hope.
Mountain Mama. I got to quit. I'll be singing.
Yeah, I'll be singing. Beyond Mountains Homestead. If you're beyond the mountains, where are you?
Yeah. You're in the ocean, I guess.
So far, sound and picture is good. Great. Okay.
It's probably going to be closer to the holidays, but as soon as the garden dies down, heading your way. It's time to go home.
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay. We miss our daughter.
And sunshine.
And sunshine, yep.
All right.
Okay.
Somebody said they loved the film of me driving around.
Miranda said she's been using her tractor today, cleaning out the chicken coops. So.
Yeah, I'm liking the tractor. Danny likes it more than I do. He's been on it way more than I have.
We've had to rebuild frugal beds. I mean, there's stuff. We've had these major rainstorms come in and wash a lot of stuff. So we're constantly having to redo stuff.
Grizz.
But anyway, the tractor's been doing fine.
Yeah, and he's been putting it through the. If it's going to fall apart, it's going to fall apart now because he has been.
I have put it through some rough stuff now. I have moved some dirt.
We have some. Daniel Warren is saying hello to Toby in Collins, Mississippi. That's not far.
No, Collins is only like an hour from us.
Collins is close to where I'm from. Hi, yeah. Grizz.
Gosh, my eye's itching tonight. Drives me up the wall.
Yeah, we've been really, really busy this week playing catch up and getting things done. And it's rained several times, so we're still getting a nice rain.
It rained today. mean, just like, you know, it's one of those things that when you get it, you get it. When you don't, you don't.
Sherry from Two Family said our older siblings are here.
Oh, our older siblings. Okay.
Yeah, because she and I determined she's older than I am.
Oh, did you? Okay.
She knows.
Okay.
You know where Mendenhall is? Yes,
Yes,
I do.
I've been to Mendenhall many times, right there at the Pearl River.
Hi, Roxanne. And teaser pleasers.
Grandma Rose.
Oh, hello, Grandma Rose. I used your apron this week.
Yep.
I had to gather some stuff, and then I should have had it on.
You should have had it on today.
So that brings us up to Danny's having fits. He's got to show you guys. If any of you are on Facebook, you already saw it.
Yeah.
But he went over, and some of our potato plants, our sweet potatoes, we weren't expecting to dig them for another month. And he goes over there and he comes back and he says, I think we're going to have some sweet potatoes ready now. So we get to look at our calendars.
Yeah.
We go back and figure out when we planted them. And these are the sweet potatoes that when Off-Grid Kid, Off-Grid Nation was here in January, they planted the potatoes in the greenhouse.
Yep.
The slips grew. Dirt Patch Heaven was here the first week of March. And she planted the slips in the garden. So these are from the labor of those people.
These are from the labor of those who come to visit us.
Yes.
Off-Grid Kid, Tommy from Off-Grid Nation, and Dirt Patch Heaven.
All right, Freedom Makers. I don't know if we have any more, but we'll kind of try to keep an eye on it.
We'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
But
anyway, we went over today, and for those of y'all who saw on Facebook, you'll know what I'm talking about here. We have a little box here. I'm gonna hold it up. The 15-second delay is gonna kind of mess with me a little bit because I can't see the screen to tell. But I have this box here, and I'm gonna hold it here for a little while until I see it come up on the screen, so I'll know I have it in the right place. Okay, I'll have to tilt it up a little more. I can see that. But this box of potatoes here, was there 9 of them?
There's 9. Okay, these things are what we'd call nice potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, really nice potatoes. And we got 9 of them off one plant. Okay?
Yeah.
That's just part of them.
Yeah.
Here are the others.
That's off of one sweet potato plant.
Okay, we thought that's really.
I thought that was really, really good when I was over there. Wanda and I just dug a couple of plants because we figured this coming week we're gonna be digging.
And the longest is what?
8.5 inches.
Okay, I can show y'all. It's 8.5 inches. I don't know if y'all can see that or not.
But we figured, you know, it's not gonna hurt them to stay in the ground until the first of next week. So we decided we'd go ahead and just kind of schedule next week for digging sweet potatoes. And the way we have our garden system set up is we'll be digging. We planted our sweet potatoes 1 row every 2 weeks, one 100-foot row every 2 weeks. That way, Wanda and I learned a valuable lesson last year. Last year, we overwhelmed ourselves by planting them all at the same time, and we worked ourselves to death trying to dig sweet potatoes. So this year we planted one 100-foot row every 2 weeks, and that way we're going to be digging sweet potatoes, we think, from now till probably the 1st of November. Every couple of weeks we'll have something to dig so that it doesn't get to be overwhelming. So this coming week we'll be digging sweet potatoes. But I went back just an hour ago, just simply because I could not stand it. I had to go back and see
if that was just a fluke.
If that was just a fluke, yeah, just to see if we dug a couple of plants, just to see if you know, if that would if that was just something rare. And I'm gonna tell you something. I should have dug more because I'm gonna tell you why.
Let him show you what we've got.
I want you to look at this here.
Okay, I'm gonna put this. All right, I'm not sure, like what, 6, 7 inches?
Yeah.
But it's big around. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, Miranda. She's going to get me some more tea. That's fine.
We dug more potatoes.
This is just starting. Look at this one.
This one here.
9 inches.
This one's 9 inches long. I went back. We even dug another one.
This one is 12 inches long.
We just kept, every time I would dig, I kept coming up with these old big potatoes.
These, I mean, and he only got 3 plants.
And I only dug 3 plants, guys.
Isn't that awesome? Now, where's the one you want to talk about?
But you know, the harvest this year looks like it's going to be pretty good. But when I got to a certain potato there, you know, y'all saw our video with Starry Hilder where we were talking about our, you know, doing back to Eden. We don't, I mean, we do some back to nature, which it really should be called back to Eden because they didn't have wood chips in the Garden of Eden. But we talked about some of the problems we have here with, you know, with our gardening, with termites and fire ants, you know, and stuff like that. And you see this potato right here? When I dug this potato up, I looked and it already had termites. And we didn't even do back to Eden. They were just in the dirt where this potato was.
Yes, and somebody's asking how many more dig up. Over 400 more. We
have over 400 more plants to go. But this plant right here had termites on it to show the people who was talking about termites don't harm plants. Termites was in the edge of this sweet potato here, and I had to brush them off of it. They were starting to eat on it. We have some that fire ants had done started to.
Yeah, he found fire ants.
I found some with fire ants already starting to bore holes in them. And you know, termites here has been a big issue with our gardening system. I know we got some comments from people telling us that you know, termites don't hurt the plants, but I'm gonna have to say that's not 100% true. Because we cut some of our sugar cane down last year, and termites had eat the whole heart side of it, and had ruined some of the sugar cane. I've had termites eat my old turnip roots. I've had them eat rutabagas. I've had them eat my second-year carrots. So termites and fire ants do destroy some of the garden crops. So fire ants are bad about eating our young plants off right at the soil line. When we try to put like compost around them or something like that, or some wood chips or anything like that, or leaves, the fire ants will come up and just chew them off right at the ground.
We've got quite a few people that's popped in, but there was something up here and I lost track while you were talking. Let me go back. Oh, hey, Amy Sutherland, and there was several more popped in. Old Alabama Gardener. Mountain Mama says lots of pies. Okay, I have an ebook on our Etsy store. It is all sweet potatoes, and you don't have to just make pies. Of course, the pie's in there, and it's got a gluten-free crust.
Yeah.
But I've got, I think 12 or 15 recipes. I can't remember. I think it's 15. It's all kinds of stuff with sweet potatoes that you never imagined. I made the sweet potato soup this week, and I'm going to have a video up soon, hopefully. We've got so many videos till it's hard to keep up with everything. But the sweet potato soup was awesome. I made it with canned sweet potatoes. The recipe in my book calls for peeling the potatoes and, and putting them in a crock pot, all this stuff. I did it the quick, easy way because we have canned stuff. And you guys, y'all just going to like it because these are so many ways to do the sweet potatoes, to cook them.
And also I have a sweet potato manual that I've written that tells you all about how to grow these sweet potatoes. I have pictures in it, so it's a step-by-step. And while I'm on that subject, let me tell you, I just want to say something, guys. There's a lot of channels out there that talk about doing stuff. And I'm going to include myself in this. If I ever sit here and talk to you and just tell you how to do something and I don't show you how it's done, you know, let me know or go to another channel who will show you, because it's easy to read a book and come online and talk the talk. You want to watch channels that not only talk the talk, but show you how it's done and then show you the results of it. Now, I'm not promoting my channel in this. I'm saying any channel that does this is a channel worth watching. Don't be fooled by these channels who come up there and they just show you how to do something and they never show you the end result on it.
Have they aged long enough to say if the large ones are sweet enough? No, we just dug them.
Yeah, we just dug them about an hour or something ago.
And probably they're as tender as they are. I imagine they're going to be pretty sweet, but give them 3 or 4 days, they're really going to be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying, preach it, Danny. Y'all, he needs to get off his wagon.
I mean, well, it's like
it's true.
It's the truth.
If you can't see something, I can sit here and tell you all day. Tell them your airplane story.
I mean, I did a video, not a video one time, a speech one time on flying an airplane. I sit down with everybody and went through every step of flying an airplane. And I told them, I said, now, how many of y'all are ready to go for a flight? And man, there were several people raised their hand. They was ready to go. I told them, I said, well, let me tell you something. I've never flown an airplane, but I know the lingo. And that's how easy it is to fool somebody. Yes. Now on our channel, we showed Off-Grid Kid, Tommy from Off-Grid Nation putting these sweet potatoes in the ground. We showed harvesting. In the greenhouse. In the greenhouse. We showed harvesting the slips on our channel. We showed Dirt Patch planting the slips on our channel. We've showed you us plowing the potatoes, pulling weeds. Now we've showed you the harvesting of the potatoes. We're going to show you how they're cured. We're going to show you how they're prepared, how they're canned, the different things you can use them in. And that's why Wanda was telling you, she's got a cookbook on how to use these things. So stick with the channels who take you from the beginning to the end of something so that you can see the results and not be fooled.
Yeah, and so that's one thing with the sweet potatoes. We do have things for you to see. And we have a playlist. We did all this last year. We're doing it all again this year because people tend to not go back to the playlist.
Right.
We have people all the time ask us how to do things, and we have playlists on top of playlists full of canning, cooking, gluten-free cooking, saving seeds, you name it. We planted it last year, and we showed you how to do it. If you don't know where to find them, message me, and I will tell you.
Times Grow Now says, how long do they need to cure? I like to let mine cure for no less than 2 weeks. I prefer a month, but 2 weeks minimum before I actually cook them and eat them.
Hi, Rock's Corner. Yeah, but I'm going to say 1 or 2 of those potatoes are not going to make it 2 weeks.
You think so?
No.
Okay.
I can guarantee they're not making it 2 weeks. I see sweet potato fries in our lunch.
I do too. Have y'all ever grown Georgia jet sweet potatoes? Planting them this year, maybe they will do good. Logan, no, we haven't actually planted that variety. There's about 50. I think there's like 57 different varieties of sweet potatoes. So it would be impossible for us to plant them all. We do plant the Puerto Rican yams, the Beauregards, and the white Nancy Halls. And I have my own variety that I've had probably 20-something years. I don't even know what they are. They're just my variety. That's all I know.
Adventurous Aardvark says he is impressed with the house you've built. Danny did an awesome job with this house. It is really, really a very nice house. Somebody asked earlier, would we do a walkthrough of the house and what it looks like? I have the video out and ready to put together. I just hadn't had time to sit down and make videos. We've been so busy, and this week getting the one for Starry. I was up last night at midnight trying to finish the thumbnail and get it here. She sent it to me while I was trying to do all that. And I still put it up this morning, or Danny did.
I did.
With the wrong thumbnail and had to change it. And bless Starry's heart, she was up at the same time. She put up the wrong video with the right thumbnail, the right description, but the wrong video. So she had to pull everything down and start over. So we were having a lot going on with that too. So we're hoping to get a tour of the house done.
Miranda wants to know, are you going to any more conferences in the future? If the Lord's willing and we have a way, we'll probably go back to Crossville
next year.
And say, Danny, why do you have to let the potatoes dry? Do I have to do that with my red and white potatoes? No. You do not have to do that with red and white potatoes. You can eat red and white potatoes as soon as they come out of the ground. The sweet potatoes have a lot of tar in them, and you need to let that all kind of mesh inside the potato so that they actually firm up and do. And they're a lot sweeter if you just let them sit.
Okay, Roxanne said they ate 80% of their meal tonight from their homestead. Isn't that awesome?
Awesome.
That is what I'm talking about. When you can say 80 to 90% from your homestead, it just makes you feel good. It makes you feel good.
I mean, Wanda and I eat about 80% every day.
Yeah.
On every meal from ours. There might be one item on our plate. Usually
meat sometimes.
Usually it's a meat, but now we're about to get caught up on our meat with all the rabbits and stuff.
There, yeah. For a while. Now, it'll be a little while, and we'll have more rabbits in about 4 weeks because we kind of was a little longer this time. But yeah, we're getting our meat.
Well, actually,
got all our veggies.
Wanda and I, when we was in town the other day, I know y'all probably saw it on Crazy Days. I think that's where you put it about the chicken. Did you put that up there?
About the chicken.
The box of chicken we bought?
Oh, no, I don't think, no, I've not even put that up yet.
Okay, should I wait or?
No, you can tell them, but I'm telling y'all, we may not get these videos up.
We've got so many videos to do. We was in town the other day, and they had chicken on sale for
50 cents a pound.
No, for 40 pounds of chicken leg quarters for $22. You know, and look, guys, I raise my own meat here, but I could not pass that up because Wanda and I now have enough meat to last us all the way into the fall, and that means we don't have to buy any more of any kind. Yeah,
I saw Grizz says he's going to try to make the Appalachian Conference. Hey, we want a picture. Just saying.
Yeah.
You know we do. Okay. He was going to sell something. Somebody was saying, glad, that's Katie said, glad we did the Starry video. It was great.
Yeah.
And Angie said, Pantry said she had her lunch the other day. It was pretty much her food. All right.
Want to do mini playlist commercials pointed
to the left when you're your car. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yes, we have cards in the thing, and I try to put like Starry's card in there today since we did a thing with her. We always put in the videos, if I can, not always, but most of the time, something related to the video. Like if we're canning tomatoes or something, I try to put the salsa video. I try to go back and put where we grew the tomatoes, problems with the tomatoes. I try to do a lot of that. So the I in the little cards, if you guys would pay attention to those, it always gives you a few more videos that are related most of the time. And I always try to throw one of Danny's porch times in there or something.
Yeah.
And also Crazy Days. I see somebody's mentioned Crazy Days. I throw little tidbits over on Crazy Days because we're just so far behind. And
we are so far behind, guys. And hey, Rusty, I seen you pop in here.
And Alderman Farms, how'd you like them taters?
Finally in the house again.
Yeah.
Wrong. Yeah.
How'd you like them taters? Oh, show Tommy the big taters.
Tommy, you hadn't seen the new potatoes we dug a while ago. Look at all these things here, man.
You only saw the first one.
You saw the first ones. I went back and dug a couple of more plants. We got to dig all next week on the road, but
this is the next plant.
These are just some of the other ones that you know, that we dug.
Just had to show you, Tommy.
I had to show you this one, Tommy. That's why you call me the sweet potato king, my friend. If there's one thing I can do, I can grow sweet potatoes.
And we only have around 400 more to go. Don't y'all want to come help?
Yeah.
We may need some help here. All right, Roxanne, she says she can't do back to Eden there for the same reasons. Kelly says she has a tomato plant that has white stuff on it, mold or mite. What do you think? What's on a white stuff on a tomato?
That's a hard one to say unless I actually visually see it.
Doug said, nice potatoes. There was somebody with a long...
The chat's going so fast, y'all.
Yeah, I'm having to try backing it up.
I hate to miss everybody's comments, but
okay, Coco said, folks aren't finding your previous videos, so do a mini commercial and give the iCards. Okay, I got you. That's the kind of stuff I hate to do is iCards and
see, this is stuff
mini commercials and advertising.
This is the kind of stuff we need to know because we don't know what they're seeing out there. You know, this is
we
good
really
information.
don't. I mean, we have our T-shirts and they're in all the descriptions, but we don't like to sit here and tell you, hey, go buy our T-shirts. I mean, I'm not real good at trying to sell a whole lot, and I'm trying to learn to mention my cookbooks and things like that, but it's hard for somebody that's not used to doing that to sit here and tell you to go buy stuff, you know, because I'm not used to that.
We just never have been one to tell people.
There'll always be things in the description. I'm trying to put like the canning supplies in the description so you can hit a link and go straight to the canners, all the tools for canning, all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to remember to do all that. I just don't have time to keep
Jeremy, these sweet potatoes, they're not bigger than normal for us, but for some people they might be.
This is average.
They're about average for us here. I'm trying to get back up up here where we can let's see here.
Oh, Grizz said he got a phone call when we mentioned him. We just said we need a picture with you, Grizz, next year. Just
watch Living on a Dime. She must have said at times about her cookbook. Yeah.
I was talking to her last night. She and I talked a long time.
Her and Wanda talked a long time last night. Now look, Tara, I love that girl because last night on her live stream, boy, she just told it like it was. They were talking about that college education and all this kind of stuff, and I'm not against any of that. But when somebody made a comment, she just stopped right there and she said, "That's straight out of pit of hell." And
we just rolled.
We just rolled laughing because I love somebody who don't mind saying it like it is. You know,
whether she's right or wrong, she was being Tara.
Yeah.
And her 5. Well, she had a list of 10 things. They only made it through 5 last night, but they are spot on. If you want to save money, be there next Friday night. She's going to go through the last 10, and I guarantee you she'll update you on the first 5.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, she just had the first 5 nailed it. I'm waiting to see what the next ones are. You cannot get out of debt and stay out of debt without doing these things. And I mean, it's just one of those things.
Sherry, we're well aware of that. We're thankful. We need 3 more subscribers to be at 20,000. And at 20,000, do we want to mention that we are? Oh yeah,
we are doing a giveaway. If somebody helps us hit 20,000, 3 of you go subscribe right quick. We are going to do a giveaway this week.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is a box. And I'm not even sure what all's going to be in the box right now. But ever who wins, we'll put up a video and have you comment and probably like us, share a lot of videos or something for the prize. And the box will be full of things from Deep South Homestead. It will be some seeds.
No, you're supposed to tell them.
I'm not telling what's in it exactly.
Okay.
It's going to have seeds and what did I tell you? Herbs, dried herbs, and other goodies.
Other goodies.
And it's going to be just a packed box of things. So we'll go more into that next week. We'll do a video.
Yeah, when we do a video on it next week, we'll do a separate video for the 20,000 sub giveaway.
Yeah. Does anybody know what Tara's channel is? It's called Living on a Dime. Living on a Dime.
Yeah.
If I unsubscribe, no, that don't work.
That won't work.
Open new accounts, Chris, like 3 right quick and sub. That's the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. All right. All right.
But anyway, 2 right here. I've got 2 more things here I haven't sold this week. I have a 15-inch spatula with the holes drilled in it. I haven't sold it this week.
It's a strainer spoon.
It's a strainer spoon. It's still for sale on Etsy.
He's just trying to remember all this stuff.
I'm trying to remember this stuff. And also I have, what do you call this?
This was a mistake. Actually, he made a spoon and the side was a little thin. So this is his attempt at making a similar to my Homestead box stir.
Just like a scraper
it's like a little scraper stir. And so several people were asking, could Danny do that? So he tried that and it looks pretty doggone close to it, guys. Just saying. you need a scraper stir.
Yeah, it's on our Etsy store. We got we also
South.
have seeds on our Etsy store.
Yes, Jen sent my avocados.
Oh,
I've
cool.
been bugging Danny about lemon juice and everything else for avocados.
Coco says, Danny, can you make little spice spoons? I'm sure I can. I just have to look into them and see what it takes to build them. Because I'll tell you what, building spoons is not easy. Now, I'm fixing to start, if I get the right equipment in, I'm fixing to start building spatulas, wooden spatulas. So we're going to see if I can make that happen.
Looks like a sprittle. I don't know what it's called, but sprittle sounds good to me. Oh, they said we hit 20,001. Wow.
Oh,
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
My hubby subbed Deep South Homestead, Tina G. Okay.
Yes. Jen's giving us some balloons.
Yeah.
Charlotte says she loves the bee house you made. We're not sure
I'm
about
not
our
sure
bees.
about our bee house. Our bees, I'm not sure they're going to come back to it. They're hatching out. I ain't seen them no more.
Daniel says he gets PTSD when he sees wooden spoons. He must have got a lot of them as a kid.
That's why I make them and give them away, because I mean that's all I ever got whooped with.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Thank
Susan
you.
Sent us
Susan
$10 for our 20,000 subs. That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
But no, I've got a list here. We ain't even thought about what we're doing.
We ain't even talked about our list.
Okay.
I don't need a list. I always just wing it anyway.
Yeah,
Roxanne wants to know how the cotton.
The cotton is looking awesome. I've got on crazy days.
Oh, we got another 10 from Grizz.
Thank you, Grizz. On crazy days, I did an update this week. I've got the little bowls, the cotton bowls.
Thanks,
are
Doug.
all over everything. It's probably each plant has 6 to 8, maybe on each one. So there's probably 25 or 30 plants.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to have some cotton, guys. It's going to be awesome. And I'm trying to talk Dirt Patch Heaven. When she was here, she mentioned she would help me. She may do something for me. So if I have enough cotton and I can talk Julie into it, she might make me something. We're going to see.
Okay, we will look at it, Coco. Good deal. She's going to send you a link to those spice spoons.
Okay. Yeah, and somebody asked what was I going to do with the cotton. That's what I'm planning. And also, Grandma Rose gave me an idea on Christmas ornaments with cotton. So I may get with her. So that may be something we're going to do with the cotton. And we'll sell Christmas ornaments. I don't know.
Okay.
Now.
Let's see.
Starry. Our afternoon was Starry.
That was awesome.
We just had a ball, guys.
We stayed on a live chat with Starry for a long time. This lady is she's a barrel of monkeys. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, she is so much fun to be around.
Night, Rusty. Hope you feel better tomorrow. Yeah, Starry oh man, we just had a ball. We had so much fun at the conference that it was almost a letdown to come home.
It was, really, it was.
I mean, because we were riding such a high with all our friends and enjoying everybody, like Jen at the Nut House and Patera.
Well, all of our friends that's on here that was there, Sherry
and Daryl and
Jay Noel. I mean,
Patty and Tommy and my goodness, Quake Lake. We had such a ball. There were so many people, and when we got home, we just kind of didn't know what to do with ourselves.
I know, it was like it was just the first week. It was so quiet. We were so used to being around people
for just a few days.
Yeah, it was.
And then
awesome.
We've talked to Starry 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she wanted to do this back to Eden because she saw that there were problems with it, even though she has.
Well, people were messaging her with all kinds of problems, and she really didn't know the answers. So she reached out to us because she knew that we issued. You know? Yeah.
And so we're not saying it doesn't work. And it probably can work here in Mississippi. And if we push it hard enough, we could do it.
It works. It's just that if we were doing a 100 by 100 garden, a little small place, I could do back to Eden and I could make it work.
Yeah.
But y'all have to understand, we do about 3 acres. And there's just no possible way for us to do that. It would cost us
a slight fortune to haul in everything. Now, we have these wood chips here that we're letting deteriorate.
Yeah, they're about, 6 or 7 months old.
7 months old.
Yeah.
And once they deteriorate, we will use them, but probably not on vegetables.
No, we'll put it around our trees.
We're using them on trees. Danny did put some around base of the grapevine to keep things from coming up. We put them around the asparagus, fruit trees, that sort of thing, and we think that'll work.
Yeah, yeah. We talked to Starry about getting Mr. Hilder to come to the conference, but Mr. Hilder's not a people person.
We're working on Mr. Hilder.
I'll be careful. I'll be saying his real name. But you know, he's not a people person. He's more of a kind of a mountain man kind of a guy. You know, he's a great guy. It's just that he doesn't do well around a lot of people.
There's 46 degrees. He made it.
Oh, Kirk,
hey.
Good deal, man.
Yeah, all right.
We don't have good anything. We're probably buffering because I'm sitting there watching it, sitting there spinning.
William says, has anybody ever told us that we look alike? Do we look alike? Uh-oh. We've only been married.
Well, they say the longer you're married, the more you look like your mate. So we're really ramping ours up. We've only been married going on 4 years.
That was something I wanted to mention. Our anniversary is the 19th. Everybody thought it was when we got the tractor. We got the tractor for our anniversary, his birthday, Christmas, New Year's, next year's. You know,
it's going to be for a long time because I mean,
this is going to be ours for
this thing because that's the first note we've ever had, so we're just struggling.
As far as he and I, we've never had a note, and our anniversary is the 19th, which is coming up this next week, and we will be married 4 years. Long time. So our anniversary is this week, and I'm hoping to try to get some video up for our anniversary. I've got an idea, so we shall see.
Roxanne said, just saying, I don't like people.
Yeah.
But it's good to know there's more myself for a long time. But I'm on the woods. I've done all kinds of stuff, you know. Oh, don't tell me we got knocked offline.
Something's happening. So if it went off,
big owner for us. Yeah, we're back. Okay.
Yeah. Now back to eating works for a lot of people, and if you don't have, you know,
yeah, Doug and Stacy said we're newlyweds. Yeah, we still are.
Yes, pretty much.
We're pretty much newlyweds. I hope I'm a newlywed till I die.
You know, we actually had a really different beginning. Danny and I. Well, it's going to probably.
It keeps going in and out, y'all. So whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, Danny and I on Christian Mingle.
Yep.
For 2 weeks, we did not meet for over 2 weeks, and then when we met, we got married a couple of months later. And when we did, we spent the first year and a half. No nothing.
No nothing.
That's why we're doing the financial thing. We're trying to bring you up to how we could spend a year and a half together, money, and get to know each other. Yeah. So we had a really different, I guess you would say, courtship.
Oh, Quake Lake said she got her order placed on, I guess, on something.
Oh, okay. We'll have to check, dear. Yeah, I think I heard my phone ding.
Oh, did it?
So that's probably
it was probably her.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's see.
Yeah, our internet keeps going on and off, y'all. So just hang in there. We'll be back if we go off. You know. Thank you, Angie's Pantry.
Thank you.
But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be this is our anniversary week coming up. So we'll be married 4 years on the 19th of this month. So that's a good thing for us.
And I saw Tommy Alderman. Now, Tommy and Patty were married during July because their anniversary is this month too, I believe.
Yeah.
Patty's birthday is this month, where Danny's birthday
is this month also.
And a lot in common with Tommy and Patty. And we're hoping to get back with them soon. And Scratch Made Homestead, we're hoping to get with them soon.
Yeah.
These guys are just awesome. Both families are just two great couples.
Yeah, they are. We love the Aldermans. We love the Foxes. We get to spend more time with them than we do anybody else. I mean, so
pretty much.
Time with them we do with our family. Oh, thank you, Charlotte.
Okay, now Maverick said he placed a live trap, got 3 coons and 1 possum in his corn. We have slowed down. We haven't caught anything in the corn, and since our corn has
Tommy said theirs is the 18th.
Okay,
I knew it was closed.
Yeah, I knew it was closed.
That's awesome.
We haven't caught anything, but once past the milk stage,
yeah,
they're not bothering it as much. We're
getting
what, maybe 2 or 3 stalks a day now.
Hadn't been any in the last 3 or 4 days.
Okay, so they're leaving it alone.
So they're
right
pretty
now.
much, now they may hit it tonight and clean it up. I don't know, but you know.
Right now they're leaving it alone. We're trying to stay ahead of them. Dry, and we can pull it
and put it in the greenhouse.
In the greenhouse, because our greenhouse right now is a huge dehydrator.
Yeah, that's true. It only gets to be about 150 degrees in there, or more.
Grandma? Yeah, so we'll use the greenhouse and the barn to hang corn if we have to get it out of the field.
Now, we got more corn this year than we had last year, so it, you know.
Do the rats eat a lot of sweet potatoes?
Yes.
Yes, we lost several last year.
We lost a lot last year.
We dig all of them. How many this year?
So
Seymour has put up blackberry
4 quarts
jelly.
and 1 pint of blackberry jelly today. We hadn't even done our blackberry jelly yet.
Quake Lake says she's happy that we get together, but jealous. You're coming this way soon, right? We're going to get with you and your husband before long.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't get to see him at the conference, so we're going to have to make up for that.
Katie said they've had so much rain in Laurel, they think the possums and coons have drowned. Probably no, they floated down here.
You can't drown the possum.
Jen says drying herbs in the greenhouse. We're talking about drying
corn. We dry anything in the greenhouse. Sometimes I take my seeds out there. Matter of fact, I've got a bunch of radish seeds in there right now. I've got sunflower seeds in there right now.
Any videos coming up on all God's children?
I'm working on one right now.
So if anybody's interested, Danny's channel where he talks about biblical things and relates it to today's world
events.
Yeah, it's called All God's Children.
Oh, there's Jennifer, my daughter.
She's been in here.
I'll come sell your items.
We've got several that you put up before. We still hadn't sold any of those.
I still got a freezer full of blueberries that need to be sold.
Yeah.
I got a freezer full of figs. I got all kind of stuff here. We got to start doing something with something.
We're just kind of running low on stuff. Not low on stuff, overabundance of stuff. We're blessed, believe me. Rox Connor says she put up some blueberries and raspberries and strawberries. We got a few raspberries this year off our vines, but we're fixing to run some more wire up and get them going on up.
Angie said she had to use 7 dust to get rid of the Japanese beetles in her garden.
Okay. Grizz wonders what vodka would taste like made out of sweet potatoes. You can't make vodka out of sweet potatoes, can you?
I don't know.
Irish potatoes, I believe.
Yeah.
Fig? Sherry wants some figs. Yeah, Sherry, make a trip. Talk Daryl into it. But yeah, John Lord says they do. Clean and dry.
Okay, I was thinking you probably could, but I just wasn't. I didn't want to say something I wasn't 100% sure of.
Okay, where do
you sell your blueberry? Well, I mean, the problem
these
is
are fresh, but I do have blueberry jam still for sale. I don't think about that all the time, but I do have strawberry jam.
Ask me to keep up.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss these.
I don't put the jam up on Etsy, so if you would like strawberry jam, you just have to message me. But I do have some of that left. And yes, Jen, we are going to do a ketchup recipe video.
Yeah, matter of fact,
this week.
This week we should be doing one. England Home and Garden says just checked out your Etsy shop. Awesome. Okay, thank you. Let's see. And we need to dig his potatoes.
Okay, it jumped again. It just jumped so fast that we can't see.
How do we get jam?
Message me through Our email, it'll be in the description. Jen at the Nut House can put it up, our email for you. And I also have a new email that is deepsouthhomestead.com.
How much for the blueberries and figs? But we can't really sell them unless somebody comes here and gets them.
deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com. I'll get it right. I forgot about that.
Okay. They're small, about the size of a nickel or quarter. Any tips? It depends on the variety of the tree. Most of our figs are about the size of a quarter. Some of them get up to a 50-cent piece. It gets up to the size of a silver dollar, but it's a different variety. So you want to make sure the variety. The brown turkey's not going to make a real big fig. They're going to always be kind of smaller.
Yeah.
Roxanne says she loves and uses your cookbooks.
Thank you. Yes, I've totally sold out of those, and at some point I'll probably buy some more, but it'll be later in the year, probably in a month or so. I may buy some for Christmas. Okay.
Today.
Yeah.
What did we all do today? We canned squash today.
Yes.
We made refrigerator pickles.
I made 2 batches of refrigerator pickles.
We put tomatoes in the freezer.
3 gallons in the freezer to make ketchup.
We picked speckled butter peas.
What else?
We've done a lot today. Doug's sweet potatoes.
Doug's sweet potatoes, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, today's been a busy day in between the rains. Yeah, Jen, we realized that we were 2 or 3 short of having 20,000 subscribers. Now we've got 20,005.
Yes, that's awesome.
CL says, what kind of rabbits do you raise? They're called the New Zealand whites.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're producing really well because we have year and a half, about a year and a half, we have actually had 14 rabbits with 2 mamas each time. One of them had 8 and one had 6 twice. Last time we had 14, but they had like 5 and 9 or something.
Yeah.
So we have produced quite a bit of meat from those rabbits.
Yeah.
So we're just being
We
blessed.
butchered one of the mamas this past week, though. So.
Well, I had 3 mamas.
Yeah.
We're down to 2 mamas.
Down to 2 mamas now, so we're just going to stay with 2 mamas. And she was so big, y'all. That rabbit weighed about 10 pounds. Inch of fat on her. She was just unreal.
And y'all, I did my first rabbit. I don't know if we told you last weekend or we even got caught up in.
I don't think we even mentioned it last week.
Yeah. Videoed my face as I did the whole rabbit thing. It doesn't show the rabbit, me and my reaction the whole time to the rabbit, to butchering. And then even Christopher wanted to butcher, and Christopher butchered his first rabbit last week too. And y'all, that was just amazing to us to have somebody here that was really interested in learning. They had a ball and we did too.
Somebody want to know what was the next crop we're going to be planting? Company that just sent us a bunch of tomato seeds, and they're going to be sending us some peat pots and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing some videos on, and we have a company that sent us a grow light. We're going to be showing the grow light, the new peat pots, and planting tomatoes for this fall. So that'll be the next thing we have on the list.
Yeah.
We just planted butter beans too. We did that yesterday.
We planted the azuki beans.
Yes, Jen, we planted the azuki beans yesterday.
We're going to see how those do. I'm getting enough to get a few little seeds off the ones I planted in the backyard, but we planted.
I don't know, probably 100.
Yeah, probably. We planted quite a few. We're going to see how they do. Hey, Pratt. Last minute.
Come in here at the last minute in here.
Yeah, so
Charlotte, it's too hot here to start our collards for the fall. We have to.
Ours are eat slam up. We thought they'd make it through the summer.
We thought they'd make it through the summer, but the army worms got them.
Yeah, they were beautiful. What, a month ago? All of a sudden, they looked like somebody took a shotgun and shot holes through them.
Bulldog says, any rabbit recipes?
I did rabbit, and Christopher were here in the first night. before they left, we get them to end, and I loved it. Christopher, so when hooked on, he's supposed to be butchering his own rabbit and sending me the photos, and he's supposed to cook it himself and all.
We had a couple of questions went by back there. Yeah, I'm awake, Mike. It's not.
He's barely awake.
I'm barely awake. Anybody? Okay. Question, orphan lady says, are we doing Brussels sprouts? It's too hot here to do Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. Anything like that, we don't do a whole lot of. If we do, it's in the winter, and we've not had a winter for 2 years, so nothing has really done well, that type of stuff. All right, so what else have we got going? I
don't know. Let's see here. What else we got on the list? Our new financial path to financial freedom.
Yes.
We'll be putting those, but that'll be coming out on Monday if everything goes all right.
We'll be talking about the teenage years, and to Danny and I, that's pretty fun, even though we weren't married to each other.
Right.
Well, the teenage years would be before we married.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Before we married. We're probably going to take more than one episode to do our teenage years, because that covers such a vast area, and there's a lot that goes on during that particular time.
E-book beyond. We have about 4 started.
Yeah, we got about 4 of them started.
And no time to finish. It's like the RV. He got started on the RV, and food's going on. Until the gardens are kind of slowed down, the books and the RV are on the back burner.
Well, we're having to wait till the RV till we can get some dry weather to take one of the windows out and fix it. So.
And then we'll be on.
Then we'll be on a get-go again. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we've
if
got
we get enough
plans.
money to work on it with. We don't have, it takes a lot of money to redo this list, so we're having to kind of, we kind of have to wait till we get enough money to actually purchase some stuff to work on it with.
Jennifer wants to come next Saturday and have a live birthday. We'll have a birthday party. Last time I almost burnt the house down on Eve, just saying. I brought his cake in, and because of our crappy internet, the candles looked like they were on fire, and people thought I was really burning something. So we could do a live feed birthday party, and we need to teleport Sherry and they want to teleport here.
Tammy says, when did you plant your potatoes? When did I tell you I planted them? It was on March the 6th.
I think that was the first time.
I think the first row the dirt patch up was planted was March the 6th. I think I'm right about that.
Yeah. The lady says they've been tax-free for years, but the tax man gets them. Yeah, taxes is what gets everybody.
Tax is what gets us, yeah.
Yeah. So she's asking Angie's Pantry if she's making the cake. I don't know, Angie, do you make cakes? I'm just guessing. Okay. JM, you can come too and just fly down for his birthday if you wanted to. Just saying. Yeah,
that would be awesome. I miss Jen. I'm not gonna lie, I miss seeing Jen.
We would love to have you here for a week. Amy Sutherland too.
And Amy.
Amy, you two just fly down.
Amy or Jen, either one. I mean, kids. For some reason, I don't know why, but they just are.
How about a cheesecake? Well, actually, Danny can't eat any of it unless you do gluten-free. Yeah. I can eat cheesecake all day.
Well, we're hoping that you can.
Yeah, cheesecake I can. It doesn't have that floury stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been having some issues with my heart again. Well, I don't guess it's my heart. They keep saying it's not my heart, and we. Trying to narrow it down, is it something I'm eating? And while Adrian, well, even as far back as when Jared was here, I made bread, and I made it with gluten flour. It was regular flour, and I ate some of it while Jared was here, and then when Adrian and Christopher were here, I made more bread, and I ate some of that. The first of the week, I made biscuits with the regular flour. And we're wondering if that is causing, because I've steadily had a progression of getting worse and the things happening again like they did 3 months ago or 4 months ago. And so I'm thinking it could be
we don't know if
simply the flour.
We don't know if it's a gluten issue causing this with her or what. So kind of keeping an eye on that.
Yeah.
John Lord says cheesecake and sweet potato vodka infusion. Light her up.
I bet that would burn too.
That would.
Hilton.
My birthday is July the 22nd. When is yours? Mine is the 24th.
Jen says I can grind the the quinoa.
Quinoa.
I keep wanting to call it.
She calls it quinoa all the time.
Y'all just forgive me. The quinoa and make it. We may have to try that.
We might have to try that. Yeah.
I didn't think about grinding it. Fancy food meals that I don't like. How many of y'all like your food meal? Danny and I just really didn't like it. That
Wonder Meal.
Wonder Meal.
Not food meal, but Wonder Meal.
Wonder Meal. That's it. Wonder
Meal.
Meal.
That Wonder Meal is money wasted as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of reviews and everybody gives it such great reviews, but I really wasn't happy with it. And we waited too late to send it back. So Wonder Meal that, it's here and we can use it. We can grind stuff with it, but I don't know. We just did not like. We might have to try the quinoa and see if it does.
Quinoa, yeah.
So Sherry says, "What is it?" And I'm not sure what it is. So Grandma Rose says she hated hers.
Yeah, I don't like it. I can't grind grits with it. It grinds it too fine. Yeah. Makes cornmeal out of it.
Jen says I can put it in the coffee bean grinder. I have 2 of those, so yeah, I may try it. And cheesecake sounds good. Yeah. What's your gut verdict?
Verdict or sassafras flour.
I've never tried either of those.
I've never tried either one of them.
I'm seeing several people are saying they didn't like the Wonder Meal.
If I use a gluten-free flour, do you want
a homemade red velvet cake?
I can't eat the icing.
Yeah, you have to watch what's in the icing, but yeah.
And I can't have a lot of oil because of having my gallbladder took out. And red velvet cakes has got a lot of oil in them. So it's kind of a toss-up.
Yeah, he eats with almond flour. I make a cake. That's about it.
Almond flour is about the only one I can have.
We can icing on it. What's a Wonder Meal? A Wonder Meal is something that grinds flour and is supposed to have a fine and I guess, because we thought it would grind more like grits and more like flour, but no, it just, everything comes out flour, but it blows if you don't get it just right.
Even if you put the top on it good, dust still comes out around.
I hate cleaning that up too. And we did that twice. Hey.
Donna says, do you have mulberry trees on your property? Yes, we have mulberry trees.
Renee said her uncle gave her an old-fashioned grain mill with a. That's what Danny kind of wants, I think.
Yeah, I have one, but it doesn't do a real good job. I need a better one.
Yeah, and somebody was saying quinoa recipes. Yeah, I'm planning on doing more with quinoa. I just haven't. We mainly cook it and put salsa on it or add it to soups and things like that right now. And we're just playing around learning what to do with it.
Applesauce instead of oil. Yes, we're familiar.
Make cakes with applesauce, and we have plenty of it from our trees. So we had applesauce.
Do you have an Amazon wish list? Yes, for the RV, we have an Amazon wish list.
I don't have a lot of other things on that wish list. We're not big on going on there and thinking what we want, because there's not a whole lot we really want.
We don't need a whole lot, really.
Can you use stevia or honey to sweeten icing? Probably. He's not big on stuff like that, so I just, I haven't played with it that much. A lady at church is supposed to give us a chocolate cake recipe, and I'm going to have to see with her.
Yeah.
Frosting made out of egg whites and 7-minute frosting.
I probably could do that.
Miss B Lady says she's using almond flour and loves it. I love it. It makes such a.
Once we learn how to use it, it does great.
I've even learned to make biscuits with it. I made him crackers with it.
Yeah.
What else? I've got a cake recipe.
Yeah. Well, everything you make.
I make a pie crust. y'all, I mean, I guess I ought to do just a gluten-free ebook on using almond flour.
Before Zach comes on.
Yeah.
My birthday, Pat, is on the 24th of July. Ms. Rose, have we tried half runner green beans? No.
We've got the rattlesnake beans, and they're doing good.
Okay, Jenna, you have to get with Wanda on that. Wanda knows what I can have. Y'all, Zach will be on in 5 minutes.
Read our.
We have a few people we want to put on our prayer list.
Amy Sutherland.
Amy Sutherland
is having kidney issues.
Yeah, she's got kidney stones. We want to pray for Amy. Patera and James is going through some more issues. We want to pray for them.
Jennifer Stanley, this is J&J Acres' wife, was having bad headaches today. Took her to one hospital. They basically all but refused to see her, and she had to go to another one an hour and a half away. So she was at the hospital, an hour or two ago. I'm not sure if they made it home yet. So let's keep Jennifer in.
Dad, he was been in the hospital. They brought him back to the swing bed. They had to turn around and take him right back to the hospital again. So I haven't called back today to get the updates on him. But I'll probably let y'all know on that a little later. And then Miss Kathleen, Jared's mother, with her cancer treatments. We want to remember her. Yeah,
and James. Well, everybody's putting up James and Patera. Yes, he mentioned James and Patera. Want to really keep them in your prayers.
Yeah, so we need to have prayer for them. I don't want to get too much into Zach's time. You know, we kind of like Zach and him. And Patty's mom was another UTI, another urinary tract infection, second minor mini stroke. And we want to remember them too. Okay.
And when we get through, you guys head over to An American Homestead.
Father, we come to you tonight, Lord. We just want to just bow here before you, reverence you and respect you. And Father, we want to glorify you and lift up your name and praise you. Lord, I know a lot of people seem like every time they pray, all they want to do is ask for something. But Father, we want to edify you and glorify you and tell you thank you for all that you do for us on a daily basis. Every one of us, you give us a good life here. Father, you've given us good subs on our channel. You've given us good people on our live streams. And Father, we're appreciative of that. And for that, Lord, I want to ask that you bless all the ones that's on our channel here tonight. Lord, I'm sure there's a lot of them that has physical issues, spiritual issues, financial issues, Lord. Strongholds in their life that they're trying to break, and they're having problems with that. I pray just like Joshua did, Lord, that they can be of good courage. And Father, that they'll be able to overcome the obstacles that lay before them. And that you would heal the ones that's been mentioned here tonight in prayer, Lord, and give them spiritual healing, give them physical healing, Lord. We just love you. I think that's all I know how to say is we just love you because you're such an awesome God. You said that you loved us first, Father. So how can you not say thanks to a Father who said that he loves you back? And Lord, we just want to pray that you'll give us a good week this week and help us to be very successful at everything we do. And Lord, we pray for blessings on our life because it is our desire in this life that we can be a blessing to other people by teaching them and showing them things on our channels here and now. Forward throughout the night, I pray that you'll just give us a good night's rest so that we can rise tomorrow to do the things that we need to do, Lord. We ask these things in thy name. Amen. 12 seconds left.
All right, guys. We will see y'all next time. And y'all check out Crazy Days. I put up where we host today. And we didn't even talk about most of our stuff.
We didn't even talk about our videos.
Y'all go watch our videos and come back next week, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Next time. And I've got to figure out how to shut this down because we are on a different something. But we will, Danny, keep talking till I find it.
All right. We're going. Look, all you got to do is just click out of here. We'll get out of this thing as soon as we can.
Somewhere. Google Hangout.
Google Hangout. Stop the broadcast right there. There you go, guys. We love y'all.
We'll talk to you guys later.